Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mike Lansing Field for Game 2 of a 4-game set between the Casper Spuds and the Bison Baseball Club. Spuds took Game 1 by a score of 5-2 yesterday, looking to get Game 2 and take a 2-0 lead in the series, trying as we are nearing the end of the ILB season, about ready to get things going here at Mike Lansing Field. Logan Hunter alongside Nick Rose. Kai Jenagaba's down in the dugout. Nick, should be a fun one here tonight.
Absolutely. I predicted a lot of runs to happen last night. The exact opposite happened. It was a great, almost pitcher's duel from both teams. Very impressed from the Bisons. Harrison Simpson, who started the game in center, came in through 5 innings. Five innings of relief. The Submariner first appearance did very good. Thomas Stokes, our player of the game, had a fantastic outing, had 7 strikeouts, allowed 4 walks, 2 hit by pitches, but those were very early in the game. He kind of settled down there towards the end of the game and was fantastic in his appearance towards the end.
That he was. Thomas Stokes, as mentioned, player of the game, only gave up 1 hit, and he turned things on almost immediately. Had a little bit of a rough start in that first inning, gave up a run, but as soon as he got back out there, he was ready to go. Great stuff out of the Casper kid there as the Spuds look for a Game 2 victory here tonight, and should be great here. Always a great day for baseball. We're nearing the end of the heat wave here today as up in Pier, the Sasquatch and the Zap playing a doubleheader today. Game 1 just got finished with. Conclusion, Hawaii Zap 13-3 victory in Game 1 of the doubleheader over the Spearfish Sasquatch. We were looking at the playoff picture going into today. Said if the Spuds, for whatever reason, were to fall in this game, that would only give them a half-game advantage over the Oahe Zap going into tomorrow. So this game and the playoff race is extremely crucial this series, and the one coming up against the Zap, very big.
Absolutely, Logan. As it stands right now, the Spuds sit 9 games back from Spearfish in first place and hosting just the championship series. The Zap, 10.5. So like you said, they'll drop to only a half game behind if the Spuds drop this one against the Bison tonight. They need to finish the season strong, save their arms in some situations, but you can't be too conservative. You have to go win in these last 2 weeks of the regular season. It's monumental if you want to host at least one series of the playoffs.
Absolutely, and especially now. You're in win-now mode, and now you're looking around the league, and you see the top of the league kind of faltering a little bit. The Spuds will take a trip up to Spearfish next week, starting on Monday. But you see that they're struggling. They're struggling against the Zap. That's now 2 straight that they have dropped to the Zap. Not saying the Sasquatch are, trying to are falling off, sort of say, but this is not the time where your slumps come. This is not the time to have your slumps come.
Not at all. They have 12 games left. As I mentioned, Spuds currently 9 games behind. They're going to need to at least win a couple. They face off against the Bison 3 times from July 16th through 18th. So that might be a spot right before they play the Spuds to tighten up a little bit. But that's about all the buffer they can actually have if they want to host the championship series, because they play the Zap once again today at 7:05 is the beginning of the second game of the doubleheader. They play them tomorrow, and then they face off against the against the Spuds in Spearfish in a 4-game series, and then they host the Zap on a quick 2-game series to end the season. So they can't win any of those games if the Spuds want a chance of potentially hosting the championship series.
Yeah, big stuff. The playoff race is heating up here in the ILB. Glad to have you along, however you're watching, wherever you're watching, as we are just about ready. 8 minutes to go before the first pitch tonight. Once again, Logan Hunter alongside Nick Rose. This is Spuds Baseball on YouTube.
the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I'll risk anything to be great. I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be.
Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field as we are just about ready to get underway. Go ahead and read off the starting lineup for the Bison Baseball Club. They will look like this. Leading things off and playing in center field will be Harrison Simpson. Nate Evans in the 2 spot. He's over at short. Vinny Nielsen is batting third. He's over at third base. John Perry behind the dish doing the catching in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth and doing the DHing will be Adam White. Cade Steffen will be batting at sixth. He's over at first base. Talon Field is batting seventh in right field. Pablo Brisenko will be batting eighth and in left field. And batting ninth, playing second base, Knight Teeter. Man on the mound for the Casper Spuds will be none other than Brody Knight.
Yeah, Logan making his first IOB appearance. Just got here. Just graduated high school as well. High school senior from just outside of Augusta, Georgia, committed to Gordon State to go play under Spuds head coach Cody McCreary. Has a fastball, curveball, slider, and changeup in his arsenal. We'll see how he does against this Bison Baseball Club lineup tonight.
Knight is ready. First pitch outside for a ball, and we are underway here at Mike Lansing. First pitch, 6:30 on the dot. 95 degrees and sunny here in Casper. 1-0, catches the outer half. 1-1 the count now to Simpson.
I don't know if you'd believe it, but it is slightly cooler than the past 2 days.
Yeah, we were up over 100 these past few days. So yeah, this is the lowest temperature we've had in about 4 days, I'd say, as the next pitch finds the zone as well. One ball, 2 strikes. That pitch just outside, almost got Simpson to go around. He's able to hold back. 2-2 now.
That was great back control from Simpson, preventing himself from crossing all the way with the bat on the check swing.
2-2 fastball, chopper right back towards the mound. Knight lobs it to first, and there is the first out of the inning. So with one away, Nick, what's our defensive alignment look like today?
Yeah, on the mound, Brody Knight, as we have mentioned, behind the dish. Tonight is Hunter Stone Cipher over at first, David Denon. Playing second base for the first time all season, Elijah Reeves. At shortstop, Caden Wilcox. Over at third is Ethan Schlotterback. In left field is Drew Wardell. In center field is Cole Barta, and in right field is Hunter Billingsley.
First pitch to Nate Evans, misses for a ball. 1-0 pitch to him is also outside, 2-0. Can tell early, Knight really likes to work that outer half.
Yeah, I really liked how he was doing it against Simpson, specifically going with the fastball and slider to the outside corner.
Next pitch also outside, 3 balls and no strikes now to the Bison shortstop.
Now you just got to throw a pitch to hit in the zone to get back into this count.
Next pitch stays upstairs, and it's a 4-pitch walk afforded to Nate Evans. So, first base runner of the ball game for the Bison. One on one gone. Next to the plate will be Vinny Nielsen. Check on the runner over at first. Dive back safely.
Nielsen went 0 for 1 and started last night's game for the Bison. Pitched 2 innings.
Next pitch. That's the first ball we've seen. That's the first pitch we've seen come inside on a batter. Misses inside. 1-0 the count to Nielsen.
Allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 earned run.
Catches the outer half. Went to the slider that time. 1-1. See a couple guys back there with the radar gun for Knight. I believe that's Trey Santos, and I think it's Dub Chipman over there as a pickoff move. Unsuccessful.
Yeah, checking the young kids. Velo just turned 19 recently, so there's plenty of time to grow, but I want to see where he's at right now.
1-1, just missed. 2-1 now.
If I zoom in enough on my camera, I might be able to see what the back part of that gun says.
I was thinking about grabbing some binoculars to see what that what that radar gun is saying. Another pickoff attempt unsuccessful. 2-1 fastball upstairs. 3-1 now.
And I think they're doing this too because he hasn't had time to throw a bullpen yet, because he just got here. So trying to see where his stuff lies and whatnot before they fully go into the playoffs and know what they have with the young kid.
We've seen that a few times this season as the 3-1's outside, and it's back-to-back walks now for the Bison. We've seen that a few times this season. Some guy throws on a uniform and says, all right, get ready, let's go.
I mean, it almost happened to Ethan Schlotterbeck the day he got here. He got here in the 7th inning, and head coach Cody McCreary, who's coming out right now to talk tonight, told him to get dressed and potentially he might be coming in.
That's exactly what I was thinking about, yeah. But, yeah, we've seen a lot of interesting things here. So, but I can't believe. So, Zap able to pick up the win in Game 1 over the Sasquatch. They're getting ready to play Game 2 here in a little bit. Today is scheduled for a doubleheader, and I believe they're playing again tomorrow. So, big 4-game set there up in Pierre, as this is a big 4-game set as well.
Every game from this point on in the regular season is a big set. I mean, not a lot of games separating the Spuds and Zap in terms of getting to host that wild card series. 1.5. So if the Spuds drop one here, it's only down to half a game. So very crucial is every game from this point on.
So 2 on, 1 gone, and here comes John Perry. First pitch to Perry, big swing and miss, 0-1. No balls and a strike here to Perry. I want to see a 2-ball get turned, see how Reeves makes that turn. Is a big swing and miss there. 0-2. I want to see how Elijah Reeves is able to turn a double play there at second base.
I mean, he's been practicing there for the last 3 weeks, I believe, during warm-ups and BP, just fielding it. Head coach McCreary talked to him, asked him if he could play infield. He said yes, so we'll see how well he does tonight in his debut.
Putting that to the test as the next pitch got him swinging. As Perry wasn't sure whether or not to go on that, he got caught all the way around, and it's a strikeout for the young kid.
Sword strikeout as well. Ugly-looking check swing from Perry, and first K of his debut. And only needs one more out to get out of this one.
So that'll bring up the number 5 guy, Adam White. Slated as today's designated hitter. First pitch in the zone for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, White only has 1 hit so far in 6 plate appearances, and it was a single. So high school graduate on high school graduate right now.
0-1 breaking ball Yes, he did go around there. 0-2 now. We've been seeing that a lot more here recently. A lot of college, a lot of recent high school graduates coming to these summer leagues to play, get some live college ABs. When I first started here, I don't remember seeing that a whole lot, so it's really cool to see a lot of these recently graduated high school guys coming straight out as that pitch dropped in the curveball, got him looking, back-to-back Ks for Brody Knight here in the first inning, and that will do it for the top of the first. So, no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on for the Bison. We'll take a break. You're watching Spuds Baseball on YouTube.
Craving comfort food anytime, day or night? Head to Denny's. America's Diner is always open. Whether it's pancakes at midnight, burgers for breakfast, or coffee to fuel your day, Denny's has you covered. With friendly service, affordable prices, and something for everyone, it's the perfect spot to gather, relax, and dig in. So why wait? Swing by Denny's today, where good food and great memories are always on the menu. Hungry for pizza that hits the spot every time? Order from Papa John's. Made with fresh dough, quality ingredients, and that signature garlic sauce you love. Whether you want classic pepperoni, loaded veggie, or something new, Papa John's delivers hot, fresh, and ready to enjoy. Plus, with easy online ordering and fast delivery, your perfect pizza night is just a few clicks away. Choose Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza.
Bottom half of the first inning, Spuds starting their first time through the order. And their order will look like this. Leading things off and playing third base will be Dylan Schlotterbeck. Batting second over at short, Caden Wilcox. Hunter Billingsley batting third in right field. David Denton slated in the cleanup spot. He's playing first base. Hunter Stonecipher batting fifth and doing the catching is the first pitch to Schlotterbeck at the knees, 0-1. Cole Barta batting sixth. He's out in center field today. Stone Vasic batting seventh. He is the DH. Drew Wardell batting eighth over in left. And batting ninth, playing second base, will be Elijah Reeves. Man on the mound for the Bison, Ethan McLaughlin. We're still trying to debate on whether or not this is the same Ethan McLaughlin that played for the Aviators.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell looking at the stats because both Ethan McLaughlins pitched allegedly on July 7th. One against the Spuds and one against Spearfish. But I actually think that game was on the 6th against the Spuds.
This one is popped up left side. Tracking is the Bison third baseman. That's Nielsen, and Nielsen able to make the catch running onto the dirt there. What a catch there from Vinny Nielsen. And there's one out here in the bottom of the first.
That's a really good play, especially because that's exactly where the only shaded part of this park is right now. So he might have had a little difficulty adjusting to shade and sun trying to find the ball. It makes a good play to retire Schlotterbeck.
First pitch to Caden Wilcox is a strike, 0-1. One is on the ground to the left side. Nielsen with another chance. The throw goes over the head of the first baseman. Kicks off the Spuds dugout. Wilcox rounding for two. Now he is going to get the stop sign at second base. And Wilcox with a two-base error for the first Spuds base runner.
I think if he had committed to going to second to begin with, he would have had three quite easily. It took the Bison a little while to locate that ball over near the Spuds dugout. Bison very fortunate it only ends up with Wilcox on second, but he might take third here in this AB.
He's definitely prone to doing that. In the top 3 in stolen bases. In a battle with Elijah Reeves for the team lead. Hunter Billingsley will be next. First pitch to him comes inside, 1-0.
We have some confirmation that it is the same Ethan McLaughlin. There's a little input on Game Changers that Aviators game was on July 7th. It was actually on the 6th.
Okay. So this is the same Ethan McLaughlin as the next pitch is high. 2-0 now. Two balls and no strikes to Billingsley. Wilcox bluffs for third. Next pitch misses as well, so 3-0 the count to Billingsley.
And last time McLaughlin faced off against the Spuds, went 1 1/3 and had 1 strikeout, no hits, no walks, no runs.
2-0 stays high as well. And correction, that was the 3-0 pitch, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Hunter Billingsley. So runners on first and second with 1 out. David Denton next to hit. Next pitch, first pitch to him is upstairs for a ball, and Perry will come out and chat with McLaughlin. Here's an interesting note on David Denton. In every Spuds win this season, he's gotten on base more than 50% of the time, a .509 on base percentage for him in a Spuds win.
It's normally pretty good news when he does get on base.
It's the next pitch upstairs. Bluff double steal and the fastball right at the knees of Denton. Two and one to count. Two one down and away, 3-1 now. If you're Denton here, what are you looking for?
Fastball. Fastball to get him back in the count.
Wilcox breaks for third. Pitch misses high, so the throw doesn't matter. And the bases are loaded now here for the Spuds.
Yeah, not surprised Wilcox went on that one. Was actually in time at third. Doesn't really matter, though, with the walk from Denon. And it brings up a very dangerous man to the plate now for the Spuds.
Yep, 3 home runs this season. Good enough for the team lead. Trying to break this game wide open with 1 out in the bottom of the first.
Team leader in RBIs as well with 30.
As the first pitch he sees is lifted in the air to left. Briseño running all the way back, and it will one hop against the wall. Wilcox will score. Runner from second will score. Denton waved around home. It's a bases-clearing double for Hunter Stonecipher.
I think that was the fastest I've ever seen David Denton move. He was hustling to come across at home. And it's the second game in a row where the Spuds have put up 3 runs in an inning off of a bases-clearing double. Cale McCarville did so last night, and out comes the coach to talk to McLaughlin on the mound.
So, Hunter Stonecipher breaks this game open, adds on to his team lead in RBIs. Cole Barta to the plate. Tell you what, I've been pretty impressed with Cole Barta in the short time he's been with the Spuds.
Yeah, he has 10 ABs, and he's gotten on base at exactly 50% of the time he's come up to bat.
From Grand Forks, North Dakota. Location of the University of North Dakota.
Does not go there, however. Goes to Minot State.
First pitch stays low, 1-0. One to Barta, way outside, 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes to Barta. No pickoff move. The next pitch popped foul. Although Teeter there at second base, he flew in like he was expecting to see a pickoff move there. Just trying to keep Stone Cipher honest out there. So 2 balls and a strike to Barta. As the fastball ripped into left field, that'll get down for a base hit. Stop sign comes up from Coach McCreary, and Barta will be held at first. Single moves, Stone Cipher to third. Runners on the corners after the single. And now to the plate, Stone Vasic.
And this is a big opportunity for Stone Vasic to get going. Has had a little bit of a down season compared to his last two with the Spuds. Big spot here potentially for him to add more runs and get going at the end of the season.
You know, he was joking with himself a little bit one time when I was down in the dugout, laughing about the struggles that he's been having. As the first pitch, as Barta takes off, first pitch fastball inside, the throw down, not in time, and Barta steals second. But he was he was laughing about it, and he said, I bought this bat. I'm going to use every inch of it, except the barrel. See if we put a barrel to a ball here. 1-0 fastball is in the air, left center. That'll drop into right center, rather, as Stone Cipher will come in to score. Barta will as well, and it's another bases clearing double, 2-run double for Stone Vasic.
First time since July 1st that he's had 2 RBIs in a game. This time, beautiful shot over towards right center. There was a big gap between the center fielder and right fielder, and it got in between both of them. And Vasic able to advance to second safely as the Spuds already have put up 5 on the board here and only have 1 out in the first.
First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes to Wardell. Chops the next pitch foul, 1-1.
Looks like Vasic thought that potentially was just a wild pitch. Tried to go to third and has to make his way back to second.
Wardell, Nick, you were just showing me his spray chart there. Very, very pole-minded.
Extremely. Only has 2 hits on the season, not to left field, 1 to center field and 1 down the line and right.
Next pitch finds the zone, 1-2 the count now to Wardell. Swing and a miss there. As count moves to 2-2. Eighth batter of the inning here for the Spuds. Still only just one out as the slider is popped up shallow left center. Evans will take a couple of steps onto the grass and put it away, and there's out number 2. And that'll bring up Elijah Reeves, the 9th guy in the lineup.
The need for speed 9-hole hitter.
There you go.
Last night it was Andrew Witt. Tonight, Elijah Reeves.
First pitch fastball at the letters, 0-1. Oh, 1 gets thrown all the way to the backstop. Vasic will take third. 1-1 the count now to Reeves. Tell you, both of those middle infielders were having a lot of fun with Stone over there when he was standing on second. Both of them crashing in, acting like they were going to take a pickoff move. Can't say I've seen that very often.
Especially to a guy that has no stolen bases on the season.
One fastball, just missed. 2-1.
He has been caught twice and picked off once.
Two one fastball, big swing and miss there. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Elijah Reeves. See where McLaughlin goes here. Tries to nibble the inside corner with a slider. Just missed, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, that had some late break on it. I thought initially it was going to hit Elijah Reeves. Broke in just enough to avoid him.
Should he get on base, Ethan Schlotterback would be next as the next pitch misses outside, and we'll start the second time through the order for the Spuds. Schlotterback got this inning started with a pop out to the third baseman. That was a great catch by Vinny Nielsen in foul ground. Reeves taken off already as Schlotterback puts one up high in deep to right center field, and that will one hop up against the wall. Reeves being sent home. Schlotterback gets the stop sign at second, and Ethan Schlotterback with another bases clearing double. Another 2-run double. That's the third of the inning for the Spuds.
It's always great when you can have extra base hits. It's even better when they clear the bases that were previously infected with Spuds. So great job there by Schlotterback. You saw Elijah Reeves was running and basically almost had second base before the pitcher even threw the ball. And then once he rounded second and saw that ball was going to drop, he just started jogging around the bases all the way home.
So that'll bring Caden Wilcox to the dish. First pitch down and away. Good catch back there by Perry, 1-0. One to Wilcox, fastball. In for a strike, 1-1.
Wilcox reached on the error. They got past the first baseman the first time he came up.
Next pitch down and away. Hitters count now for Wilcox, 2-1. Swing and a miss there. Don't think that pitch was where Wilcox was expecting it to be. I think he realized that wasn't a pitch he should have swung at just a little too late there, 2-2. 2-2 pop foul, and we'll try it again.
And I said this yesterday about Wilcox. If he's committed to swinging, he's going to swing. The check swings are violent, and they tend to go across when instead of pulling back enough for it to be called a ball. So when he swings, he's swinging.
2-2 to Wilcox is hit on the ground past the diving shortstop. And it gets by the left fielder out there, Brasino. Schlotterback will come home, and Wilcox makes his way into second base as Wilcox and Schlotterback trade places. It's another RBI double, and that is the fourth double hit by the Spuds here in this inning.
And Wilcox lost his shoe getting to second base there. I saw something go flying towards the shortstop. Turns out it was Wilcox's shoe. Trying to hustle in there in time, and he does. And as you said, fourth RBI double for the Spuds this inning. Just fantastic job hitting. 8 spot in the bottom of the first. You'll always take that.
So we'll wait a second here as Wilcox has to put back on his cleat and retie it. Hunter Billingsley will be the next to hit. Another action around the league. They've started game 2 of the doubleheader over in Pier. Bottom of the second inning as Billingsley pops the first pitch he sees foul. Just entered the top of the third. Sasquatch lead the Zap 2-1 right now. A 1 just missed the outer half. 1-1 now. One ball, one strike to Billingsley as he hits one down the left field line, but it gets fouled. 1-2 now. And worth mentioning, Billingsley not in a spot we usually see him in. He's playing in right field today.
Yeah, just a bunch of interesting things happening in tonight's lineup. Elijah Reeves at second, Billingsley in right. Just testing out ways to get bats into the lineup before the playoffs, trying to get all their best hitters in to give them the best shot of putting up runs on the board.
Have to make sure everyone stays warm. Next pitch is a fastball golfed into center field for a base knock. Wilcox is going to be sent home. The throw coming into the plate will be not in time as Wilcox dodges the tag. And what a play there by Wilcox.
Yeah, Cody McCrary, it looked like he put up the stop sign. Must have secretly told him to go. Just a great play by Wilcox to avoid the tag at home. That was very close. Might have been a lot faster than the throw home if he didn't try to go back to first base initially because he thought that ball might have gotten caught by the shortstop.
Yeah, I was a little surprised to see McCreary send him, especially after Wilcox tried to retreat back to second. I know Wilcox is fast, but you saw how close that was there as the first pitch to David Denton bounces to the plate, 1-0. Looks like they'll award Billingsley with just a single there.
Single and advanced on the throw to home.
Yep. Hit foul, 1-1 rather. See a couple of guys walking back from the Spuds bullpen.
I believe that is Brody Knight.
Trying to stay loose.
It's been a little while since he pitched.
Next pitch to Denton, caught the outer half, 1-1. 1-2 rather. One ball, 2 strikes. Slider popped foul. Saw that slider cut. Denton saw it too. I think if he stayed back just a touch, he'd be able to shoot that down the right field line.
And a note on Brody Knight coming back from the bullpen. It's been about 25 minutes since he last pitched.
1-2 down and away, 2-2 now.
That's how long it's been since he got that final out. And the Spuds have just not allowed him to go back out there with all the success they're having with the bats right now.
Next pitch is a fastball. Missed downstairs. Full count now to David Denton.
And he wanted to swing at that one initially. Good job to hold up and not go.
Hunter Stonecipher would be next. That slider catches a piece of David Denton, and he'll take first base.
And the umpires are meeting together to see if it caught a piece of Denton. I believe it was a full count anyway, so if that ball missed inside, which it appeared it did if it hit Denton.
I think this is, it's a conversation about whether or not David Denton leaned into it, and they're going to determine that he leaned into it, so that's a strike, meaning strike 3, so that will end the inning. They determine that David Denton leaned into the pitch, and that will end the inning. So the Spuds put up 9 runs in the bottom half of inning number 1. They'll take a 9-0 lead into the second inning. You're watching Spuds Baseball on YouTube.
When it comes to reliable infrastructure, Dura-Line and Casper is leading the way. As a trusted manufacturer of high-performance conduit and cable protection, Dura-Line helps power the connections that keep Wyoming and the world running strong. From broadband to energy, their innovative solutions are built to last in any environment. Represented in Casper, trusted everywhere, Dura-Line, creating connections that matter.
This season, fuel your Spud spirit with the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi, one of the official drinks of your Casper Spuds. Whether you're cheering from the stands or the couch, Pepsi is the perfect game day companion. Ice cold, bold, and made for fans like you. Grab a Pepsi and let's go Spuds.
Top half of inning number 2, and I want to correct something that I said just before we took a break there. It's not a strike if you're caught leaning into the pitch. You're straight out. It's not a strike. You're just out. So interesting way to end the inning there for the Spuds, as Cade Stefan at the plate. First pitch to him is a strike. Next pitch stays upstairs, 1-1.
And nearly 28 minutes later, Brody Knight's back on the mound pitching.
1-1 fastball stays low, 2-1.
I believe in the time from first pitch to now, in tonight's game. Last night we were done with 2 innings.
2-1 upstairs, 3-1. Yeah, and especially after about the 3rd or 4th inning. That game yesterday really flew by. We ended before the sun went down.
It's a very rare occurrence.
3-1, down and away, and it's a 5-pitch walk to Cade Stefan.
The gentleman's walk, if you will.
I think we should start coining that.
I'm going to. I told Kai I'm calling it that for the rest of the season.
So Talon Field will come to the plate now. First pitch down and away, 1-0. To Field, knocked foul. 1-1.
Field this season, 2 for 9 in 3 games played.
Did not appear yesterday. Stands in with an even count. Here's the 1-1. Another foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
And it looks like Santos and the other pitcher are still behind the plate. Don't see the radar gun, though.
Check on the runner at first. Stefan dives back safely.
Never mind. I just saw the other pitcher hold it up. So they're still down there taking notes.
There it is. 1-2 in the other batter's box, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes from Knight. Up the line and foul. And if Denton was able to get a glove on that, could have been disaster there for the Bison.
You would have had to do it very quickly. That ball went foul pretty early. But you are right. It would have turned 2 potentially for the Spuds.
2-2. Way outside, 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. Stays inside, and Field able to draw the walk. Puts runners at first and second now with nobody out for the Bison.
Quinn McCrary back out to talk tonight. First time in the 2nd inning. Did so last inning after he allowed 2 base runners, and he kind of shorted up very well. See if he has the same effect on the high school graduate this time.
Yeah, after Knight allowed 2 walks in the 1st inning, Knight came right back and got 2 strikeouts. So I think this is probably just trying to calm Knight down. You know, those long half innings when your team's at the plate, that can do a lot more to a pitcher than you realize.
Absolutely. You have so much time off that you begin to, your mind begins to wander on things you're thinking about. And so you kind of just have to remain focused and locked in, and that's very difficult to ask a young kid to do.
First pitch, fastball, popped up, shallow right. Reeves makes the catch. Throw to first is in time. What a play by Elijah Reeves.
I guess you just got to stick him anywhere in the field, and he'll make spectacular plays. Had a beautiful diving catch last night in center, and this time gets the weak pop-up to shallow right and fires in a cannon of a throw to David Denon to get the double play.
So quickly, 2 are set down by the Spuds. That'll bring Knight Teeter to the plate. First pitch in the zone, 0-1. Knight ahead 0-1. Brody Knight, that is. 0-2 the count now.
Night on night violence right now.
Absolutely.
Which one is better, last name or first name? We'll find out on the 0-2.
Last name up 0-2. We'll see. Oh, 2 breaking ball stays fair, gloved by Denton. He'll step on the bag, and that'll end the inning. So a great double play turned by Elijah Reeves, and a quick set down of Teeter will end the inning. Go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Spuds lead things 9-0. You're watching Spuds Baseball on YouTube.
Craving legendary food and service? Head on down to Texas Roadhouse in Evansville, where the steaks are hand-cut, the rolls are hot and fresh, and the energy is always high. Whether it's a family dinner or a night out with friends, Texas Roadhouse is here for you. Located at 210 Miracle Street, be sure to come hungry, and we know you'll leave happy. Legendary food, legendary service, that's Texas Roadhouse. Craving legendary pizza and a family-friendly buffet? Head to the Pizza Ranch, located at 5011 East 2nd Street. Load up on hot pizza, crispy chicken, and our famous cactus bread. Perfect for family nights, team celebrations, or just feeding those cravings. Swing on by or order online at pizzaranch.com, where every meal is a hit.
Welcome back to Spuds Baseball, as Hunter Stonecipher will lead off the bottom of the second after 13 batters came to the plate in the first inning. See what the Spuds have in store here for the bottom half of inning number 2. Stonecipher pulls the bunt back, 1-0 the count. Let's go ahead and send things down to our sideline reporter, Kai Jenagabis, as the next pitch misses low. Kai, what do you have down there, man?
Hey, Logan, I appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a good day. But, yeah, 9-run first inning. The gist of it, the dugout is loving it. Cody McCurry said he just loves the way the guys are attacking the ball, staying aggressive. Nathan Townsend, too, also said he kind of expected this, seeing it out of a guy that they faced before, and Ethan McLaughlin. So the Casper Spuds are absolutely rolling. Also had a chance, too, to talk to pitching coach Nathan Townsend about Thomas Stokes' outing last night, and he said he really just loves the way he's developed his game mentally, and he's worked so hard to being able to get to this point where he's been the best pitcher in the ILB.
Sorry, Kai. Hunter Stonecipher took a big whack at the 3-0 and ended up losing his bat, throwing it to the netting, so he'll bat with a 3-1 count.
But, yeah, overall, the dugout's absolutely loving it right now. They're staying hyped. You know, against the first game they played against, 5-2 finish. The Spuds were looking to be a little bit more aggressive at the plate here tonight. It's worked wonders for them right now. Excited to see them keep going.
All right, thank you so much, Kai. We'll be sending it down to him every once in a while for some updates in the ballpark and with the squad, as Stonecipher will draw the 5-pitch walk. And that'll bring Cole Barta to the plate.
Funny note on that swing that he had that he lost the bat. The closest Spud to getting hit was head coach Cody McCreary. He was about to walk over to third. He was standing in the on-deck box and had to duck and make sure he was out of the way of the flying bat and not the animal.
First pitch to Cole Barta, right at the knees, 0-1. One bounces to the plate. Ball and a strike now to Barta. Barta back in the first inning, singled. One fastball bounces to the plate that time. Barta back ahead, 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1 to Barta. That stays low as well, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Here it comes. That stays low as well, and it's another 5-pitch walk drawn by the Spuds. As that'll put runners at first and second now with nobody out.
McLaughlin already at 59 pitches. Doesn't have an out here in the bottom of the second inning, excuse me.
This is the 5th walk he's allowed so far tonight.
Comparably, Brody Knight for the Spuds, 36 pitches through 2 full innings.
First pitch to Stone Vasic, lifted in the air to right field. Looking around, got all twisted up, and that ball will kick off of the wall. One runner will score. Next runner will held up at third. That's Barta. And it's an RBI double for Stone Vasic.
Yeah, Talon Field over and right just lost the ball in the sun. Was going back and forth trying to locate it and completely misread it. As you said, drops one hop to the wall. And it's a RBI double for the Spuds. Stop me if you've heard me say that before. You heard us say that before today.
Yeah, two hits, 2 doubles, and already 3 RBIs on the night for Vasic. And it looks like that will be the end of the line for Ethan McLaughlin. So pitching change coming for the Bison Baseball Club. Go ahead and take a break. You're watching Spuds Baseball on YouTube.
It's the crack of the bat, roar of the crowd, and an ice-cold Budweiser in your hand. Budweiser is the perfect companion to every pitch, hit, and home run. Brewed for those who live for the game and savor the moment. This season, make it a Bud. Budweiser. This Bud is for you. Looking to get active and connect with your community? The YMCA of Natrona County and Casper has something for everyone. State-of-the-art fitness equipment, youth programs, swim lessons, and more. Whether you're chasing goals or just getting started, the Y is here for you. Visit CasperYMCA.org and join a community that moves you forward.
New pitcher on the mound for the Bison, Joseph Craner, will take the bump now here for the Bison Baseball Club.
Yeah, first pitching appearance of this season for him. Caught last night's game, went 1 for 4, the single and a walk.
Drew Wardell, the first to greet him, and he gets plunked with that pitch, and the bases will be loaded now.
Barta and Vasic both started to advance a base very slowly. I guess they thought the bases were loaded. Not quite the case. Now it is with Elijah Reeves coming up to bat.
Reeves drew a walk his first time. See what he could do here. First pitch he sees up and away, 1-0. Second guy in 2 nights that we've seen out of the Bison with the submarine look.
I was about to say, that submarine look gave the Spuds a lot of trouble last night with Simpson pitching.
Next pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1.
We'll see if it continues to give them fits tonight.
One to Reeves, misses, 2-1 now. Big swing and miss at the 2-1, 2-2 now the count to the Spuds' second baseman today.
I think it's also not only the arm slot, Logan, but the velocity difference that they're used to seeing from overhead compared to this more sidearm submarine motion. That's kind of confusing the Spuds batters.
2-2 to Reeves. Stays inside, full count now to Elijah.
Most of their swings have been very early, and they've fouled it off towards the third base side or whatever the pull side is. So they just got to slow down a little bit with these kinds of pitchers.
Payoff pitch fouled back, and we'll try it again at 3-2. Three-two. Chopped foul again. We'll do it one more time at the full count.
Third time's the charm.
Ethan Schlotterback waits on deck. Three-two in the air, left center, and it's over the head of the shortstop as the runner on second was coming back thinking that was going to be caught, as that was Stone Vasic. Got hung out to dry there. He thought the shortstop Evans was going to get back to it, and Vasic out at third, but a run does come in to score, pushes the lead 11-0 in favor of Casper.
And that's the second time in this series where there's been bases loaded and there's been a fielder's choice to shallow left field that resulted in getting the out at third.
First pitch to Ethan Schlotterback, catches the outer half, 0-1.
It happened when the ball popped out of Restrepo's glove last night. The runner on second thought it was caught, so he went back, didn't realize it popped out.
0-1, down the line, but foul. 0-2 now to Schlotterback. Next pitch, pop foul, 0-2 still. Already starting the third time through the order for the Spuds here in the second inning. Schlotterback 1 for 2 today.
That's pretty good news to hear if you're a fan.
Oh, 2 way outside, 1-2 now. One, two down low, 2-2 now to the Spuds' third baseman. Two balls, 2 strikes to Schlotterbeck. Here it comes. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, and that's a strikeout for Schlotterbeck. So that'll bring up Caden Wilcox now for the Spuds. And thought about a pick off to second. Nobody home. Good job to just hold on to it there.
You know, we've seen pitchers make the mistake of throwing the ball anyway and it getting into the outfield and runners advancing. Smart job there by Craner on the mound.
First pitch to Wilcox, well outside, 1-0.
Probably some of the thinking behind that as a catcher is a bit easier. So you're used to trying to throw guys out on the base pass. Just moving to the pitcher's mound.
1-0, knocked foul, 1-1 now. Ball on a strike to Caden Wilcox. As the slider hard hit past the third baseman. As the runner from third being sent home, that's Drew Wardell. He'll tap on home plate. It's an RBI single for Caden Wilcox. Twelve to nothing now in favor of the Spuds as Hunter Billingsley will come to the plate. First pitch to Hunter Billingsley, popped up behind home plate. Nobody will get there, and it's foul, 0-1. Billingsley so far today, 1 for 1, walk and a single back in the first inning.
Billingsley also in third place currently for RBIs with 26.
A 1 catches the outer half, 0-2 now to Billingsley.
Correction, 27. He already has 1 tonight as well. Finds himself 3 behind Wilcox, who sits at, I believe, 30 exactly.
He's got 2 tonight. Is that quick maths? With Eastart coming today with 28?
I believe so.
As this pitch is going to get down into left field, and Billingsley will add to his RBI total as he rounds for second. Here comes Schlotterbeck to the plate, or excuse me, Wilcox coming home. And it's a 2-run double for Hunter Billingsley.
I was wrong. Billingsley just tied Wilcox with 29 RBIs on the season. Tied for second place, Hunter Stonecipher in first with 33 after the 3-run bases clearing double in the first.
14-0 in favor of the Spuds, and David Denton will come to the plate. Denton first pitch swinging, shoots one right back up the middle. Coming around third is Billingsley. The throw will come home, and the tag not applied as Billingsley able to beat it. Denton will take second on the throw. RBI base knock for David Denton.
The Spuds team right now just seems to be able to hit the ball into open space. They've been doing it very well tonight, as told by the 15 runs on the board and 11 hits.
And once again, the 2-out RBI barrage continues. A lot of these RBIs come with 2 outs. We're seeing even more of them here as Hunter Stonecipher next to hit. Pitcher steps off. Try again. First pitch to Stonecipher. They'll say he went around on the check swing, 0-1.
The Spuds have batted in 264 runs coming into tonight. Of those 264, 109 with 2 outs.
Stonecipher lifts one into left. Briseno going back on it. Has to get on his horse, and he won't be able to as it drops into the corner. The run will come in to score. Stonecipher will be held up at second. It's another double for Hunter Stonecipher, and more RBIs, give up 4 on the night now.
He saw Wilcox and Billingsley starting to creep up on his total, and then he decided he wanted to add another one there for insurance.
That'll bring Cole Barta to the plate. Eleventh batter of the inning here for the Spuds. First pitch inside.
16 runs for the Spuds, already second highest so far this season. Scored 20 against the Oahe Zap, and they're only 2 innings through this one, not even.
One-0 from Craner, catches the outer half, 1-1 now to Barta. One is on the ground to third. It'll get by the third baseman. Stonecipher being waved around home. Barta will take second base as the left fielder misplays it. And it's an RBI double for Cole Barta. The Spuds currently have 3 guys right now who are halfway to the cycle.
It's pretty good.
Caden Wilcox, Hunter Billingsley, and now Cole Barta.
And I did some digging, Logan. Spuds' highest run total since moving to Casper,
26.
I believe, is 26. You were right. In the championship season against the Oahe Zap, they won 26-0 on June 15th.
Chopper from Vasic over the head of the pitcher. Evans has to hurry. The throw is not in time. Make that 4 guys halfway to the cycle now. Third hit of the night for Vasic. 2 doubles and now the single.
Spuds in that game against the Zap, 25 hits.
It's an ILB record as well, most runs in a game.
They also had 8 walks and only struck out 2 times the entire night. Stone Vasic went 1 for 1 in that game in relief of Parker Burt.
2026 Legacy Club member. Check on Vasic. He'll dive back safely.
The other Schlotterback went 3 for 5 with 2 walks.
Dylan Schlotterback, 2024 ILB MVP.
Also had an RBI. Hunter Billingsley went 3 for 5 with 6 RBIs and a double.
First pitch swinging is Wardell as that pitch is hit foul 0-1. Wardell 0 for 1 today, pop out and a hit by pitch. He was the first one to meet Craner. As the next pitch catches the outer half, 0-2 now to Wardell. Oh, 2 popped up right side. Teeter tracking. Now it'll be Steffen. He makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. 13 guys to the plate for the Spuds in this one. They push across 8. We'll go to the top half of inning number 3. Spuds up big. You're watching Spuds Baseball on YouTube.
If you're visiting Casper for business, adventure, or just passing through town, Best Western has you covered. With clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, and a staff that treats you like family, you'll feel right at home, whether near or far. With 3 convenient locations, Best Western in Casper is your base camp for everything Wyoming. Book your stay and rest easy today.
Craving comfort food anytime, day or night? Head to Denny's. America's Diner is always open. Whether it's pancakes at midnight, burgers for breakfast, or coffee to fuel your day, Denny's has you covered. With friendly service, affordable prices, and something for everyone, it's the perfect spot to gather, relax, and dig in. So why wait? Swing by Denny's today, where good food and great memories are always on the menu. Hungry for pizza that hits the spot every time? Order from Papa John's. Made with fresh dough, quality ingredients, and that signature garlic sauce you love. Whether you want classic pepperoni, loaded veggie, or something new, Papa John's delivers hot, fresh, and ready to enjoy. Plus, with easy online ordering and fast delivery, your perfect pizza night is just a few clicks away. Choose Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza.
Welcome back to Mike Lansing Field as we begin the top half of inning number 3. Top third of the order due up for the Bison. First pitch misses outside, 1-0. 1-0 to Simpson is in the air, right field. Tracking is Billingsley, makes the catch, and there's out number 1. So Harrison Simpson out on the fly out. Nate Evans will be the next to hit. First pitch missed, 1-0. Evans drew a walk his first time. Next pitch down and away, 2-0 now. This one is on the ground to short. Wilcox can't handle it, and that will be an error for Wilcox. So man on first, one out, Vinny Nielsen next to hit.
Wilcox's 8th error of the year.
First pitch to Nielsen finds the zone, 0-1 the count to the Bison third baseman.
His first one since July 2nd. So almost went 2 full weeks without one.
A one from Knight hit a ton into left field. Wardell going back on it, and it'll one hop off the wall. There's the first hit of the game for the Bison. Wardell looking to get the ball in quick, goes over the head of Wilcox, but Schlotterback's there to back it up, and it's a double for Vinny Nielsen.
And this would be the time where if I was Cody McCreary, I'd come out to come talk to your pitcher. You've done it the last 2 innings where he's allowed 2 base runners, and he's locked it in and got an out of the innings immediately after that.
There is a mound visit rule. You're only allowed a certain amount of mound visits in the ILB.
That is true.
Josh Perry will come to the plate. I believe you're only allowed 4 mound visits in the ILB. First pitch fastball on the ground to short. Kicks off of Wilcox, able to barehand it, throw to first in time. What a play by Caden Wilcox.
Saved himself a potential second error there. Beautiful grab with his right hand after losing it with the glove. And then nice throw to get the runner in time.
So they'll bring Adam White to the dish. Run did come in to score for the Bison, make it 17-1. First pitch slider golfed out in the air left field, but it'll get out of play, 0-1. No balls at a strike here to White. As he hits one hard into left field for a base knock. Wardell able to pick it up cleanly. Throw comes in, and it's a single for Adam White. That'll put runners in the corners now for the Bison.
It's been a successful inning for them so far. A couple of hits, a run across. Just looking to build up any kind of momentum potentially. Maybe not necessarily for this game, but for game 3 of the series.
Cade Steffen next to hit. First pitch down in the zone, 1-0. From Knight. Swung at, fouled off, 1-1 now. One ball, one strike. Here it comes from Knight. Fastball fouled back again, 1-2 now. I think Stone Cypher's got to take a second after that foul ball. Looked like it did kind of make contact with him.
I will say it looks like Trey Santos is very comfortable down there behind the plate, has a leg up on the concrete in front of him, taking notes of every pitch that Knight throws.
Two strike count, 2 outs. Knight trying to set down Stefford. 1-2, good block by Stoneside for a 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. So Knight able to pick up the strike count to end things. The Bison will leave 2 on the corners. Go to the bottom half of inning number 3. Spuds lead at 17-1. You're watching Spuds Baseball on YouTube.
Craving legendary food and service? Head on down to Texas Roadhouse in Evansville, where the steaks are hand-cut, the rolls are hot and fresh, and the energy is always high. Whether it's a family dinner or a night out with friends, Texas Roadhouse is here for you. Located at 210 Miracle Street, be sure to come hungry, and we know you'll leave happy. Legendary food, legendary service, that's Texas Roadhouse. Craving legendary pizza and a family-friendly buffet? Head to the Pizza Ranch, located at 5011 East 2nd Street. Load up on hot pizza, crispy chicken, and our famous cactus bread. Perfect for family nights, team celebrations, or just feeding those cravings. Swing on by or order online at pizzaranch.com, where every meal is a hit. It's the crack of the bat, roar of the crowd, and an ice-cold Budweiser in your hand. Budweiser is the perfect companion to every pitch, hit, and home run. Brewed for those who live for the game and savor the moment. This season, make it a Bud. Budweiser. This Bud is for you.
Bottom half of the 3rd inning. Spuds up big here at Mike Lansing Field. Cal Cousins will lead things off now. A slew of changes coming for Casper. Craner still out there for the Bison. First pitch catches the outer half, 0-1 to Cousins.
Yeah, 6 changes for the Spuds. Lots going on. Starting off with Cal Cousins in for Elijah Reeves.
Next pitch outside, 2-0. Or 1-1 rather. 1-1, down and in, 2-1 now. Two-one knocked foul. 2-2 now.
hit hard enough off the netting, it managed to find itself back in the field of play. Grainer has to go over and pick it up to throw it to the Spuds dugout.
So Reeves ends the day 0 for 1, walk and a fielder's choice for him.
1 for 1.
Did they end up giving him a single on that?
They did.
That pitch caught a piece of Cousins, so hit by a pitch to begin things here in the bottom of the third. So runner on first. Addison Patton next to hit.
Replaces Schlotterbeck, who went 1 for 3 today and had 2 RBIs.
Patton puts a charge into one into center field. Simpson coming over makes the catch, and there's one gone. So that'll bring to the plate now Carter Patak.
He's batting for Wilcox, who went 2 for 3, had 2 RBIs.
First pitch off the end of the bat towards the second base side. Second baseman has a little trouble with it. Throw to first in time, and that will be the second out.
Gage Dickerson, the temporary first base coach for the Spuds, not too fond of that call. Did almost a Ronaldo Sue, trying to go for the safe symbol. Jumped up and like turned around while doing it. Was quite impressive, honestly.
2 outs on the board. Noah Buford takes a look at the first pitch in the zone. 0-1. A 1-pop foul. 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch got Buford swinging, and that will end the inning. So Spuds go to the middle innings with a score of 17-1. You're watching Spuds Baseball on YouTube.
When it comes to reliable infrastructure, Dura-Line and Casper is leading the way. As a trusted manufacturer of high-performance conduit and cable protection, Dura-Line helps power the connections that keep Wyoming and the world running strong. From broadband to energy, their innovative solutions are built to last in any environment. Represented in Casper, trusted everywhere, Dura-Line, creating connections that matter.
This season, fuel your Spud spirit with the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi, one of the official drinks of your Casper Spuds. Whether you're cheering from the stands or the couch, Pepsi is the perfect game day companion. Ice cold, bold, and made for fans like you. Grab a Pepsi and let's go Spuds.
Top half of inning number 4. The first pitch to Talon Field is a strike, 0-1. He swings at the next pitch he sees, puts it on the ground to second, throw to first in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. Good play there by Cal Cousins. First pitch to Pablo Briseno is taken for a strike, 0-1.
Quickly go over some of the defensive substitutions. No Buford in right field now. Kale McCarville at first.
The next pitch popped foul.
Kyle Cousins at second base. Carter Patak at shortstop. Addison Patton at third. And Holden Christensen, your new catcher.
There will be a test. 0-2. Up and into Briseno. 1-2 now. This pitch just missed. 2-2. 2-2 on its way from Brody Knight is hit back up the middle. Patak can't get there. It's a single for Briseno. So, 1 on, 1 out. Knight Teeter will come to the plate. First pitch to him low, 1-0.
Teeter 0 for 1 tonight.
Next pitch, just missed inside. 2-0. Two balls and no strikes here to Teeter. So that pitch caught the outer half. 2-1 now. Teeter 0 for 1, grounded out to the first baseman earlier in this one. One fastball right down Broadway, 1-2 now. 2-2 rather. Next pitch from Knight, runner breaks. This is chopped foul. Count stays at 1-2. Comes the 1-2 from Knight. This is on the ground to short. Patak shovels to Cousins, throw to first, takes McCarville off the base, but he got the tag down, and it's a double play.
Fantastic job there by McCarville. Throw took him off the bag, as you mentioned, but he was able to grab that ball up in the air and swipe down and grab Teeter to get the third out of the inning.
So that will end the top half of inning number 4. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Spuds up big. You're watching Spuds Baseball on YouTube.
When it comes to reliable infrastructure, Durgaline and Casper is leading the way. As a trusted manufacturer of high-performance conduit and cable protection, Duraline helps power the connections that keep Wyoming and the world running strong. From broadband to energy, their innovative solutions are built to last in any environment. Represented in Casper, trusted everywhere, Duraline, creating connections that matter.
This season, fuel your Spud spirit with the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi, one of the official drinks of your Casper Spuds. Whether you're cheering from the stands or the couch, Pepsi is the perfect game day companion. Ice cold, bold, and made for fans like you. Grab a Pepsi and let's go Spuds. Craving legendary food and service? Head on down to Texas Roadhouse in Evansville, where the steaks are hand cut, the rolls are hot and fresh, and the energy is always high. Whether it's a family dinner or a night out with friends, Texas Roadhouse is here for you. Located at 210 Miracle Street, be sure to come hungry, and we know you'll leave happy. Legendary food, legendary service, that's Texas Roadhouse.
Welcome to Spuds Baseball here on YouTube. Nick Rose joined alongside me, Logan Hunter, Kai Jenagabas down in the dugout, Cale McCarville up for his first AB tonight, in for David Denon over at first base. Joseph Craner, third inning of work. First pitch, fouled off towards the right side and to the batting cages. He goes up 0-1.
David Denton ends the day 1 for 2, drew a walk, and also had an RBI single.
0-1 from Craner, well outside. 1-1 now the count. One, fouled off towards the third base side. Cody McCreary moves out the way for that one. And the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch inside to McCarville. Count evens up at 2-2 now. Craner sets. Here's the 2-2. Hits McCarville's front leg, and so he will be granted first base. And it'll bring up Holden Christensen, who's in for relief of Hunter Stone Cipher. He went 2 for 2 with 4 RBIs and a walk. First pitch Christensen sees is not sure what was quite called there. Home plate umpire looked like he called strike, but then pulled back. We'll have to wait to see what this call was. Second pitch to McCarville is hit back up the middle, and that'll land in front of Simpson in center field. The throw in, not in time to get McCarville, so that is a single for Christensen to start his day, and it's Cole Barta at the plate now for the Spuds. First pitch of this AB inside, 1-0. to the former Bison. Played there last year and during the summer. The 1-0 catches the outside part of the plate, 1-1 to Barta.
Barta so far this season, he's hitting 400 in 13 plate appearances.
1-1, swung on and fouled into the dirt. And the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 with the runners on first and second to Barta. It's hit in between the first and second baseman. It'll get into right field. All runners will only advance one base, which makes them loaded now for Stone Vasic.
Puts Barta at 3 for 3 today. Double and a walk as well for him.
Vasic also 3 for 3 today. Has 3 RBIs and 2 doubles. First pitch of this AB to Vasic is in for a strike. And Craner will find himself ahead. Spuds, as I said, bases loaded. No one out here so far in the bottom of the fourth. Second pitch to Vasic is skied high into the left field. And it'll be caught. Runner from third is tagging up. And McCarville will be safe at the plate. So Spuds get the first out of the inning, but they also get another run of insurance, if you will.
Fourth RBI in the night for Vasic. First time the Bison have been able to set him down.
And it'll bring up Drew Wardell. Still looking for his first hit in this one. Only Spud starter without one so far tonight.
And they were tested to see if McCarville left early. They say no, run counts.
Might as well. First pitch to Wardell. Low and inside for ball one. Craner will disengage and look back at Christensen on second base. Holds on to the ball. And will come back set on the mound. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Catches the outside corner, and it'll even things up at 1. The 1-1 fouled off almost into the Bison dugout. The count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 from Craner. Swung on and missed by Wardell, and that will be strike number 3 and out number 2. Cal Cousins coming up now, 9-hole hitter.
Update from down in Pier. When I went to go look, it was tied at 3. We're now in the bottom of the 5th, and the Zap lead the Sasquatch 9-4.
Zap are finding momentum at a very good time at the end of the season to potentially host that wild card. First pitch to Cousins, fouled back towards the press box. And it'll just miss the window of our friend Grant Hofford, our graphic design intern. does a fantastic job. Every post you see on social media pretty much has been made by him. The 0-1 to Cousins, hit right towards the shortstop, fielded cleanly, tossed to second base. That'll be out number 3. So Spuds get 1 run here in the bottom of the 4th inning. They'll take a 18-1 lead. We'll go to the top of the 5th inning with more Spuds baseball here on YouTube.
Craving comfort food anytime, day or night? Head to Denny's. America's Diner is always open. Whether it's pancakes at midnight, burgers for breakfast, or coffee to fuel your day, Denny's has you covered. With friendly service, affordable prices, and something for everyone, it's the perfect spot to gather, relax, and dig in. So why wait? Swing by Denny's today, where good food and great memories are always on the menu. Hungry for pizza that hits the spot every time? Order from Papa John's. Made with fresh dough, quality ingredients, and that signature garlic sauce you love. Whether you want classic pepperoni, loaded veggie, or something new, Papa John's delivers hot, fresh, and ready to enjoy. Plus, with easy online ordering and fast delivery, your perfect pizza night is just a few clicks away. Choose Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. When it comes to reliable infrastructure, Duraline and Casper is leading the way. As a trusted manufacturer of high-performance conduit and cable protection, Duraline helps power the connections that keep Wyoming and the world running strong. From broadband to energy, their innovative solutions are built to last in any environment. Represented in Casper, trusted everywhere, Duraline, creating connections that matter.
Welcome back to Spuds Baseball here on YouTube. Harrison Simpson, the leadoff guy, leading things off for the Bison in the top of the 5th. First pitch he sees is taken high for ball 1.
Simpson 0 for 2 today, ground out and a fly out for him.
The 1-0, well outside from Knight, 2-0 now to Simpson, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Pitch misses in the same location as the last one, and the count moves to 3-0. Fastball down the middle, in for strike 1, and Knight finds himself back in.
Waiting on deck for the Bison, Nate Evans.
3-1 smoked up the middle. Patak makes a good play. The throw in time. Beautiful spin there to get the first out of the inning from Carter Patak.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Patak. Just able to read it perfectly off the hop, the spin throw, everything. Just put a bow on that one.
Pretty sure this is his first time playing shortstop this season as well.
Yeah, typically a second baseman for the Spuds.
Following the leadoff out, Nate Evans, shortstop for the Bison, in now to bat. First pitch he sees is a beautiful breaking ball that's in the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 from Knight. Same breaking ball, gets a swing and a foul into the glove. And Knight's ahead on Evans, 0-2.
Evans 0 for 1, walk and reach via error.
The 0-2 to Evans. Fastball in the zone. Late strike call there from the home plate umpire, but a strike call nonetheless. It's a 3-pitch strikeout for Knight, and there's 2 away in the top of the 5th.
Strikeout number 4 on the night for Brody Knight.
Not bad for your Spuds debut. Vinny Nielsen in now, and the first pitch he sees is a fastball in the outside corner. He swings underneath it, finds himself down 0-1.
Nielsen 1 for 1, walk and a double for him.
0-1 on the way. Another fastball swung underneath, and it's 0-2 to the third baseman. Here comes the 0-2 from Knight. Swung on and hit hard foul towards the third base side, and we'll do 0-2 again. Knight disengages, taking a moment.
Looks like it's Hunter Billingsley getting loose in the pen right now for the Spuds.
Here's the second iteration of the 0-2. Breaking ball generates a swing and a miss, and that is the second that was a 4-pitch strikeout. Second strikeout of the inning for Knight. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. Spuds still lead 18-1. We'll be back with more Spuds baseball here on YouTube.
This season, fuel your Spud spirit with the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi, one of the official drinks of your Casper Spuds. Whether you're cheering from the stands or the couch, Pepsi is the perfect game day companion. Ice cold, bold, and made for fans like you. Grab a Pepsi and let's go Spuds. Craving legendary food and service? Head on down to Texas Roadhouse in Evansville, where the steaks are hand-cut, the rolls are hot and fresh, and the energy is always high. Whether it's a family dinner or a night out with friends, Texas Roadhouse is here for you. Located at 210 Miracle Street, be sure to come hungry, and we know you'll leave happy. Legendary food, legendary service, that's Texas Roadhouse. Craving legendary pizza and a family-friendly buffet? Head to the Pizza Ranch, located at 5011 East 2nd Street. Load up on hot pizza, crispy chicken, and our famous cactus bread. Perfect for family nights, team celebrations, or just feeding those cravings. Swing on by or order online at pizzaranch.com, where every meal is a hit.
We're back with more Spuds baseball here on YouTube. Nick Rose, Logan Hunter, Addison Patton stepping into the box for his second AB of the game. 0 for 1 tonight.
Flew out to center on the first pitch.
Joseph Craner back out for his fourth inning of work. His first pitch to Patton is fouled back off the netting. And he'll go ahead 0-1. The 0-1 to Patton. Swung on, hit hard to right field. Ranging back is Field, and he'll make the play cleanly, and Patton is retired on 2 pitches.
Up to the plate now, number 1, Carter Patak.
Carter Patak now batting for the Spuds. First pitch he sees. He swings at and fouls off towards the first base side.
Looks like Billingsley is done warming up. And new player up and throwing. Believe that is Josh Winnett up and throwing now for the Spuds.
The 0-1 to Batat caught the outside corner for strike 2. It's 0-2 to the shortstop. Craner disengages. He'll come back on the mound and prepare to deliver the 0-2 pitch. Here it is. It's swung on and missed, and that is strikeout for the second out of the inning. Noah Buford stepping into the box for the Spuds here with 2 outs.
Strikeout number 4 for Craner.
First pitch to Buford, swung on and missed. And for the third straight batter, Craner finds himself ahead 0-1. That one also catches his own, and it's 0-2 to Buford. To Buford, well outside, 1-2 now. For those wondering what Spudley is up to, he just got handed a baby. Handed the child back to its parents, but it got blessed by Spudley. The 1-2 swung on and missed by Buford, and that'll end the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Spuds still lead 18-1. We'll be back with more Spuds baseball here on YouTube.
It's the crack of the bat, roar of the crowd, and an ice-cold Budweiser in your hand. Budweiser is the perfect companion to every pitch, hit, and home run. Brewed for those who live for the game and savor the moment. This season, make it a Bud. Budweiser. This Bud is for you. Craving legendary pizza and a family-friendly buffet? Head to the Pizza Ranch, located at 5011 East 2nd Street. Load up on hot pizza, crispy chicken, and our famous cactus bread. Perfect for family nights, team celebrations, or just feeding those cravings. Swing on by or order online at pizzaranch.com, where every meal is a hit.
Welcome back to Spuds Baseball here on YouTube. Nick Rose, Logan Hunter, and down in the dugout, Kai Janagabis. Kai, what do you have for us?
You know, guys, it's been a great game so far. 18-1 is the current score. It's been an absolutely hitting onslaught from the Casper Spuds. I asked Cody McCrary a little bit about how he thinks that they were able to kind of boost this type of hitting, boost the confidence, boost the ability to be a little bit more aggressive at the plate. And he mentioned that the inter-squad practice they had over their 4-day break really helped guys lock in, kind of readjust and reconfigure their swings. And so far, he has seen that being implemented here tonight, and he loves what the Spuds are doing at the plate. Plus, too, you saw a couple of substitution changes. All of those guys are people, too, who are starting to really get into their swing motion, figuring out their bat path, and so far, Cody McCrary is just absolutely loving it. Nathan Townsend said, too, he loved what he saw earlier tonight from Brody Knight. And overall, I think it was just a great vibe in the dugout. It's still a great vibe. Everybody's loving it. The Spuds are looking to get out of here early.
Thank you, Kai, as always, for the valuable information. And for all those watching at home, there's a new arm on the mound for the Casper Spuds, making his Spud debut, Josh Winnett. As that pitch is high for 3-1. He threw 17 innings for the Aviators before their season ended. And he's looking to make some impact for the Spuds. That pitch misses outside, and it's a gentleman's walk to the leadoff man, John Perry. So it's a leadoff walk, and it'll bring up Adam White, tonight's DH for the Bison.
Now batting number 10, Adam White.
White is 1 for 2 today, singled all the way back in the 3rd inning.
One of the 3 hits the Bison have on the night. Winnett's first pitch in for a strike in the lefty-on-lefty matchup. The 0-1 for Winnett on its way. Misses a bit inside, and the count will even up at ones.
It's the All-Star game tonight in the MLB.
Anything interesting happening?
Right now, the AL leads at 3-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Saw that Junior Caminero left after being hit with a pitch, so hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he has had a great start to the MLB season. Went on the ridiculous home run tear. Last pitch from Winnett missed low. Count moves to 2-1, and here's that pitch. Swung on and hit weakly to second baseman Cal Cousins. The throw to Patak in time at second, and the throw from Patak to first is also in time, and that'll be a double play for the Spuds. And also in at first is tonight's starting pitcher, Brody Knight. Cale McCarville moves over to third. Also, Noah Buford moves to center field. Drew Wardell moves to right, and I believe Addison Patton is now in left. Lots of switch up here for the Spuds. First pitch from Winnett of this AB misses, and it's 1-0 to Cade Stefan.
Stefan 0 for 1, walking a strikeout for him in this one. Another thing of the All-Star game, the National League with only 1 hit.
Tyson Mosentine giving the umpire some extra balls. He slipped all as well. He got up laughing, but little embarrassing. That pitch was fouled back by Stefan. 1-1 now the count. Mosentine went and grabbed that ball. Doesn't slip this time on the way to the dugout, so progress is being made over on that front. One-on-one on the way from Winnett. Swung on and fouled back off the backstop, and the count will move to 1-2 with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. One-two from Winnett on the way. Swung on and missed. Dropped third strike. Christensen lining up, throws it to Knight over at first, and that'll be out number 3. So 1-2-3 inning for Winnett in his first inning of as a Spud. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Spuds still lead 18-1. We'll be back with more baseball. You're on Spuds Baseball on YouTube.
Looking to get active and connect with your community? The YMCA of Natrona County and Casper has something for everyone. State-of-the-art fitness equipment, youth programs, swim lessons, and more. Whether you're chasing goals or just getting started, the Y is here for you. Visit CasperYMCA.org and join a community that moves you forward. If you're visiting Casper for business, adventure, or just passing through town, Best Western has you covered. With clean, comfortable rooms, free hot breakfast, and a staff that treats you like family, you'll feel right at home, whether near or far. With 3 convenient locations, Best Western in Casper is your base camp for everything Wyoming. Book your stay and rest easy today.
Craving comfort food anytime, day or night? Head to Denny's. America's Diner is always open. Whether it's pancakes at midnight, burgers for breakfast, or coffee to fuel your day, Denny's has you covered. With friendly service, affordable prices, and something for everyone, it's the perfect spot to gather, relax, and dig in. So why wait? Swing by Denny's today, where good food and great memories are always on the menu. Hungry for pizza that hits the spot every time? Order from Papa John's. Made with fresh dough, quality ingredients, and that signature garlic sauce you love. Whether you want classic pepperoni, loaded veggie, or something new, Papa John's delivers hot, fresh, and ready to enjoy. Plus, with easy online ordering and fast delivery, your perfect pizza night is just a few clicks away. Choose Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza.
Welcome back to Spuds Baseball here on YouTube. Cale McCarville leads off the bottom of the 6th and potentially the last time the Spuds will bat as they lead 18-1 here in this one.
Someone's walking around with a sign that says soup of the day. It's a adult beverage.
First pitch to McCarville misses low and away. 1-0 the count. McCarville takes the 1-0 and hits it into the right center gap. Center fielder able to make a good play on it, prevent it from rolling in between the two. And it'll hold McCarville to a leadoff single. It'll bring up Holden Christensen now for the Spuds. First pitch to Christensen is inside. 1-0 the count.
Christensen singled his first time.
Second pitch misses outside. 2-0 now. Hit weakly over the first baseman. Get Cale at second base and not able to get Christensen at first. So it's a fielder's choice for the first out of the bottom of the 6th.
And now batting, number 30, Brody Knight.
So Brody Knight now hitting for the Casper Spuds for the first time in his debut. It's a two-way player. Plays third and first. We saw him over at first at the last top of the 6th. First pitch he sees as a Spud is low in the ground, and he'll take the lead in the count, 1-0. He looked pretty good when he was taking swings this afternoon in BP. He was hitting the ball hard. Every ball off his bat sounded loud. 1-0 pitch hit hard in between first and second base, and that'll get into right field, and it is a one-out single for tonight's starting pitcher of the Spuds. And it'll bring up another pitcher, Dryden Cousins now.
Cousins replacing Stone Vasic. Vasic finishes the day 3 for 3, a couple of doubles, and 4 RBIs on the night.
By far his best performance of the season. It's good to see him back in vintage Stone Vasic form.
Spuds have a new arm up in the pen. Liam Fitzgerald getting loose.
So Dryden Cousins, I believe this is his second AB of the season. First pitch he sees, misses away, 1-0 to the Spuds pitcher. The 1-0 to Cousins. Swung on and hit foul towards the third base side. That'll get out of play. And 1-1 now. One Cousins. Misses outside. 2-1 now. Two one with 2 on. Hit towards center field. Second baseman able to make the play. Knocks over his shortstop in the process. Calls time. Looks like all parties are okay, but that is the second out of the inning for the Spuds.
Yeah, always a scary moment there to see both of the infielders coming out to center field there.
Now batting number 31.
Luckily, looks like everyone's okay.
Drew Ardell now in the box for the Spuds, looking for his first hit of the night. Swings and fouls this one back off of our friend Grant Hofford's window. It's about the 5th time that's happened this season. Either way, it's 0-1 now to Ardell, who has got on base off of a hit by pitch, just looking for his first hit. 0-1 swung and fouled right in front of the Bison dugout, and the count will move to 0-2 now with 2 out and 2 on. Craner shakes off the first pitch and disengages. Step back onto the mound. Looking to deal with Wardell in this 0-2 count.
Wardell was hit with a pitch and came around to score back in the second.
And he'll swing and miss at that one. And that'll most likely be the last time the Spuds will bat. We'll head to the top of the 7th inning. Spuds lead 18-1. We'll be back with more baseball on Spuds Baseball here on YouTube.
It's the crack of the bat, roar of the crowd, and an ice-cold Budweiser in your hand. Budweiser is the perfect companion to every pitch, hit, and home run. Brewed for those who live for the game and savor the moment. This season, make it a Bud. Budweiser. This Bud is for you. Looking to get active and connect with your community? The YMCA of Natrona County and Casper has something for everyone. State-of-the-art fitness equipment, youth programs, swim lessons, and more. Whether you're chasing goals or just getting started, the Y is here for you. Visit CasperYMCA.org and join a community that moves you forward.
Welcome back to Spuds Baseball here on YouTube. Talon Field looks at a first pitch ball from new Spuds pitcher. Liam Fitzgerald. And speaking of Spuds pitchers, several are in the field now. Brody Knight went from first to third, and in comes Matt Ramos. Ball 2 outside from Fitzgerald. Matt Ramos in at first. Dryden Cousins now playing right field for the Spuds.
5th appearance of the year for Fitzgerald. He's gone 4 1/3.
And that ball is hit hard past second baseman Cal Cousins, and it'll go to Noah Buford in center, and that is a leadoff single for Field. We'll bring up Pablo Braceno.
So 5th appearance for Fitzgerald. He's given up 3 runs, 3 of those earned, 6 strikeouts, and just 1 walk.
It's been fairly good for the Spuds here out of the pen this season. First pitch to Braceno. Runs inside, 1-0 the count.
He also made 1 appearance for the Aviators, where he started, went in 3 1/3 innings, picked up the loss, 1 strikeout, no walks.
The 1-0 is a slider in for a strike, and it'll even up the count at once. One on the way from Fitzgerald. There's a slider again, 1-2 to Braceno.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with Liam Fitzgerald's slider. That thing has a lot of bite to it, and just every time he throws it, it touches about every square inch of the plate.
The 1-2 swung on a foul towards the Bison dugout. We'll do it again.
That time he was running the fastball. Braceno 1 for 2, single, and grounded into or lined into a double play rather.
Are you only saying that because Fitzgerald is part of your same host family?
No, I'm not.
The 1-2 again. Misses low from Fitzgerald, and the count will move to 2-2 now. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on and fouled down, and we'll do 2-2 again. Fitzgerald looks over at first. Here comes the 7th pitch of the AB. Swung on and hit hard to left field. That'll get down in front of Addison Patton, and it is the 2nd single in a row for the Bison Baseball Club. And it'll bring up Knight Teeter with 2 on and no one away in the top of the 7th.
Teeter 0 for 2, couple of ground outs, grounded into a double play back in the 4th.
First pitch to Teeter, swung on and missed. 0-1. Looked like Teeter was over that one.
Yeah, he was way late on that, was not thinking the fastball was going to be the first pitch there.
Oh, 1 on the way from Fitzgerald, runs inside, 1-1 now. One from Fitzgerald is high and inside, and the count will move to 2-1 now. Two one from Fitzgerald, catches his own, nice slider there, evens up the count at 2-2.
Yeah, that thing broke at the perfect time. Looked like it was going to stay. Looks like it's going to be a fastball that just stays up and then immediately drops out from under you.
And it completely froze Teeter on that one. Fitzgerald comes set, delivers to the plate, 2-2 pitch, chopped over to the third baseman. Brody Knight steps on third for out 1 and throws it to first for out number 2. So double play for the Spuds there, and there's 2 away now in the top of the 7th.
And I thought just for a second there they were going to try to go around the horn for a triple play, but Briseno over there just too fast there for the Spuds to try to turn a 3.
I agree with you. He was on second base in a hurry. Brody Knight looked over at it for a potential triple play, but decided better and just went to Matt Ramos at first. Pitcher connection. Now batting Harrison Simpson. First pitch he sees, runs inside, 1-0. Ball gets away from Fitzgerald on the throw back. Briseno holds on at second, doesn't leave the bag. Spuds avoid any casualties there. As Fitzgerald comes ready against the leadoff man for the Bison. 1-0 pitch. High, check swing, no go, says umpires. So 2-0 to Simpson. Two-0 catches the bottom part of the zone, and Fitzgerald is in the strike column for the first time this AB.
Starting the 4th time through the order now for the Bison. Simpson over 3. A couple of ground outs and a fly out.
2-1. Swung on, hit hard on the ground to Patak at shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Ramos at first. This nice stretch from Matt Ramos gets the ball in time, and that'll be the end of tonight's ball game. The Casper Spuds win 18-1. Logan, tell me, what did you see tonight?
A lot of hits and very early. Spuds really took advantage early in this one. A lot of extra base hits. It started out with Wilcox getting on base via error. A couple of walks came back to hurt the Bison. And then the big double from Hunter Stonecipher in the first inning. Three-run double. And ultimately the Spuds were able to get 13 batters up to the plate in that first inning. And in that inning, the Spuds had Spuds had 6 hits and 4 of them were doubles, and then even more in the second inning, as they had 4 more doubles in the second inning as well. A lot of extra base hits. Everyone coming up there, and as Kai mentioned earlier, getting aggressive early and making contact and just going after pitches that they like, not trying to settle for anything close, really attacking early and often. I think that's the big key that led them to success here tonight.
Completely agree, Logan. You also have to mention, the starter for tonight, Brody Knight. First career appearance for the Spuds, had a fantastic outing, went 5 innings of 3-hit, 1-run baseball, had 4 walks and 5 strikeouts. Not bad at all for the recent high school graduate. Also got a couple of plate appearances, I believe, as well. Maybe just one. And he went 1 for 1 with a single. So, fantastic job from Knight. Spuds, great hitting performance all around. 18 hits in this one. They win 18-1, second highest run total of the season behind the 20-run game they had against the Zap. But don't go anywhere quite yet. We'll be right back on Spuds Baseball here on YouTube with your Banner Health Player of the Game. Until then, we'll be right back.
Craving comfort food anytime, day or night? Head to Denny's. America's Diner is always open. Whether it's pancakes at midnight, burgers for breakfast, or coffee to fuel your day, Denny's has you covered. With friendly service, affordable prices, and something for everyone, it's the perfect spot to gather, relax, and dig in. So why wait? Swing by Denny's today, where good food and great memories are always on the menu. Hungry for pizza that hits the spot every time? Order from Papa John's. made with fresh dough, quality ingredients, and that signature garlic sauce you love. Whether you want classic pepperoni, loaded veggie, or something new, Papa John's delivers hot, fresh, and ready to enjoy. Plus, with easy online ordering and fast delivery, your perfect pizza night is just a few clicks away. Choose Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. When it comes to reliable infrastructure, Duraline and Casper is leading the way. As a trusted manufacturer of high-performance conduit and cable protection, Duraline helps power the connections that keep Wyoming and the world running strong. From broadband to energy, their innovative solutions are built to last in any environment. Represented in Casper, trusted everywhere, Duraline, creating connections that matter.
Hello, Spuds Nation. How's it going? Kai Zinagabis joined alongside me, the starting pitcher for tonight, Brody Knight. Brody, your first game as a Casper Spud. You got here 2 days ago. Walk me through the experience getting here and throwing here tonight.
I mean, really, I have never had an experience like this. It's real fun. Great group of guys down there with me. Great coaching staff. I mean, it's just having fun out there.
For sure. Obviously, too, you know you're committed to Gordon State next year. Cody McCrary over there as well. What's it been like kind of working with him today?
Really, this is my first time ever getting to play with Coach McCrary, but it's been fun. I had a rough 2 innings at the start, but he came down there and helped me out, so it's working pretty good.
Of course, and for you specifically, what do you think was working the best tonight? One run throughout the whole game that you had pitched.
Really, I would just say fastball and the defense work. They really helped me out in some situations where I got myself in a pickle, but a great group of guys, and they really helped out tonight.
For sure, 18 runs for the Casper Spuds on offense. What did that do for your confidence a little bit, going back out there on the mound, just shoving the way you did tonight?
It really let me know that they were behind me. I didn't have anything to worry about. They were always going to be there, and I just pitched contact, really. Didn't have to work myself up.
Awesome. Well, last question I have to ask. What's your fan message to everybody that showed out here tonight? And again, you guys are in that final stretch of the season, so what's your fan message?
Right, keep coming out. Y'all make it real fun to hang out with everybody, and go Casper Spuds.
Awesome. Brody Knight, everybody, your starting pitcher for tonight, and third baseman who actually made a really good play. But on behalf of Logan Hunter, Nick Rose, Kai Ginagabis, Paul and Christy Hack, and everybody else that helped out here at Mike Lansing Field tonight and on the production side of things, we appreciate every single one of you. Again, have a